Anti-SB engine and deadly Southwest jet incident missing the fan blade. Philadelphia CNN passengers aboard a Dallas-bound Southwest Airlines flight Tuesday struggled to pull a woman back into the plane after she was sucked into a hole left by a shattered window, witnesses said. The woman died, officials said. The woman was sitting on the left side of the plane when something in the engine apparently broke and smacked into the window. She hung out the hole for many minutes, said Halima Key, who sat next to the victim, and Amy Serafini, who was in the row behind the woman. Many passengers kept trying to pull the woman back into the plane for a long time, until two men were able to get the woman back in her seat, they said. A nurse answered a call for help and tried to do CPR. Investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board got a preliminary look at the engine that failed. One of 24 fan blades was missing, Anti-SB Chairman Robert Sumwalt said in Philadelphia. Sumwalt said the first look showed there was evidence of metal fatigue where the blade attached to a hub. The National Transportation Safety Board investigator examined the damaged engine. Southwest CEO Garrett Kelly said the family of the victim was the airline's primary concern. This is a sad day and our hearts go out to the family and the loved ones of the deceased customers, he said. We will do all that we can to support them during this very difficult time. The woman who was killed was identified as Jennifer Riordan, according to CNN affiliate KO80, which cited Annunciation Catholic School. Riordan, 43, worked for Wells Fargo in Albuquerque, New Mexico, the station reported. Shrapnel hit the window causing the serious injury. No other details about that. Several medical personnel on the flight tended to the injured passenger, Johnson said. The crew reported damage to one of the aircraft's engines as well as the fuselage and a window, the Federal Aviation Administration said. The injured woman's arms and body were sucked toward the opening in the plane, Martinez recalled in a phone interview. Objects flew out the hole where the window had been, and passengers right next to her were holding onto her. And meanwhile, there was blood all over this man's hands. He was tending to her, said Martinez, who was sitting the row or two away from the woman. Other passengers began trying to plug the hole with jackets and other objects but to no avail. Those items, too, were sucked out of the plane, he said. Martinez said he didn't think he would survive. Nor did his colleague in an adjacent seat who was scrambling to write one last message to his wife and unborn son, he said.